What is the meaning of degree of polymerization? What is the meaning of degree of polymerization? Vedika?
Yes, sir.
What is the meaning of degree of polymerization?
So that how many monomers are there in the
How many monomers are there in the given polymer? Correct only. Just say with the confidence, that's all. How many monomers are there in the given polymer? That is the degree of polymerization. Right? Then what is the meaning of oligomers? Oligomers? What is the meaning of oligomers?
Sir, can you repeat?
What is the meaning of oligomers? Can you hear my voice properly first?
So your voice in between is not clear.
What about now?
Yes, so now that's clear.
Okay, what is the meaning of oligomers?
Sir, I don't know.
I don't know. Then we'll go from the back. What is this? Can see the cursor?
Yes, sir.
Whether I discussed it yesterday or not?
Yes, sir.
Just read that line, complete line.
If the number of monomeric units in a polymer is less, then it is called as oligomers.
Okay. If the number of monomeric units are 2 to 8, then it is called as an oligomers. If you have more than that monomers, more than 10 monomers, that is called as an high polymers. Okay. And we know polymers
Yes.
are the macromolecules. That means which has higher molecular mass.
Yes, sir.
The molecular mass is around 103 to 107 units. And the polymerization process means what? The process of combining of monomers to form respective polymer is called as an polymerization process. Okay.
Yes, sir.
And all the monomers will combine through the covalent bonds only. Which type of bond? Covalent bond.
Covalent bond.
Okay. Again, the polymers are classified based upon the source into natural polymers and the semi-synthetic polymers, synthetic polymers. Natural polymers means polymers which
Sir,
are
they
obtained
are
from
plants and animals.
plants and animals. What is the important natural plant polymer?
Cellulose.
Cellulose. Where is cellulose is present in the plant? It is present in the cell wall of the plant, right?
Yes,
Cell
sir.
wall is made up of cellulose in the case of plants. Then what is the important animal polymers? What is important animal polymer? Hmm?
Sir,
What is the important animal polymers? Sahu, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Okay. So just you are starting with the draw itself, no problem.
Okay, sir.
Okay, what is a natural polymer, Sahu? What is the meaning of natural
They're the
polymers?
polymers which we get from the plants and animals.
Polymers which are getting from the plants and animals. So if you take plant now, cellulose is the main natural polymer from the plants. Okay. Again,
Okay,
cellulose
sir.
also made up of the simple molecule collagen, glucose molecules only. Cellulose is a polymer. Polymer means which are formed by combining many monomers. Then what is a monomer in the case of cellulose? That is a glucose.
Glucose.
Okay. Similarly, if you take animals now, the important animal natural polymers are the wool as well as the silk. Okay. And that too coming from the proteins. The proteins are the important polymers in the case of animals. Understanding?
Yes.
So if you take a plants now, cellulose is the main polymer. If you take animals now, protein is the natural polymer. The next is semi-synthetic means what?
Sir, which are obtained from both natural polymer and synthetic polymer.
We'll take the natural polymers and we'll add some chemicals to it, so it will form the semi-synthetic. Just chemically modifying of natural polymers or collagen, semi-synthetic polymers. Understanding? We'll take the rayon. Rayon is a semi-synthetic polymers, but actually rayon we are preparing with the help of cellulose only.
Cellulose.
But we'll add some chemicals to the cellulose, that is collagen. It is collagen rayon. Adding of some chemicals to the cellulose will form the rayon. So adding of chemical means you are just modifying the given natural polymer, right? That is a semi-synthetic. What about the rubber?
Sir, semi-synthetic.
Rubber is a natural polymer because obtained from the plants. But if you take vulcanized rubber, now that is a semi-synthetic. Vulcanization means what? Adding of chemicals. What is the chemical we are adding
Addition
here?
of sulfur.
Sir, sulfur.
We are adding the sulfur to the natural rubber, right? So vulcanized rubber is called as semi-synthetic, but natural another rubber is natural.
Sir, can you please share this PDF and the last two classes recording in the group?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
But the same thing again, you should not share with anyone. Then only I can
No,
share.
sir. Will.
Okay. So next one is the synthetic polymers. Synthetic polymers means what? A variety of synthetic polymers. Sorry, synthetic polymers means what? Completely prepared with the help of chemicals only. Polymers which are preparing completely with the help of chemicals or collagen. Synthetic polymers. Understand?
Yes, sir.
So what are the examples here? Polythene, Nylon 6,6, Buna S. These are the synthetic polymers. So now we are going to
So
discuss.
what is nylon 6,6 and Bunas?
These are the synthetic polymers which are preparing. These are polymers only. We are preparing with the help of the chemicals in this. If you want the chemical composition, what is it? I will tell you in the next class. Okay. What are the chemicals? What are the
Okay, sir.
monomers of these things? In the case of nylon 6,6, ethylene 1,3 diamine will be there and Buna styrene will be added. But I'll give you exam completely monomers of these two in next class. Okay. So first rayon. What is the nickname of rayon?
Artificial silk.
Artificial silk.
Artificial silk.
Because it has a shiny properties. Silk has a shiny properties, right? Lustrous nature. So rayon also will have a lustrous
Yes,
nature.
sir.
So that's why it is called as an artificial silk. Then what is the monomer of the rayon?
Cellulose.
Cellulose. So cellulose only the main thing in the preparation of the rayon. Just we'll add some chemicals to the cellulose, so it will form the semi-synthetic fiber rayon. Then what is the chemical we are adding to the cellulose? Sodium hydroxide solution.
First sodium hydroxide.
If you take wood pulp will contain cellulose only, right? So we'll take the wood pulp
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
and we'll dissolve the wood pulp in the sodium hydroxide solution to form a sticky liquid called as in viscose. What is the liquid?
Viscous.
Viscose. Now we'll pass that viscose through the iron mesh, which will have some holes, like you can see in the picture number B. This is called as in spin rate. What is the name?
Spin.
Spin rate. Okay. So when you're passing that thick, sticky, viscous liquid through the spin rate, it will form thin fiber-like structures. 1 minute, please. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So
Sir,
yeah,
so can we add different colors to that viscose and make a different colored rayon?
yeah, we can add the different dyes and we can make it the different colors also.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So viscous is forced to pass through the tiny holes of the metal cylinder, that is called as an spin rate, in the presence of sulfuric acid solution, so that we'll get the thin thread-like structures. So we'll take the rayon thread-like structures and we'll make into the fabrics. Okay. Then what is the use of rayon? What are the uses for the rayon?
Sir, for
Sir,
making
it can
tire.
be
In the textile industry for making the cloths, shirts, saris.
Sir,
Yes. Yeah.
sir, for making tire cords.
For making the
Tire cords.
tire cords also will use. Good. So in the textile industry we'll use, or else we'll mix the rayon with some
what is tire cords?
tire cord means the outer cord will be there on the tire, right? If you see the tire, it will have the grips are there.
Yes,
Sir,
sir.
can you repeat?
Okay, that is a tire cord. Thin rubber will be there. Okay. Then what was the other use of rayon?
Sir, used in carpets.
Next,
And even for medical uses such as bandages.
so you can use it for the carpets or preparation of the bandage or surgical dresses, are also used in the tire industry. Okay, so rayon is a synthetic fiber or semi-synthetic fiber?
Semi-synthetic fiber.
Semi-synthetic.
Semi-synthetic fiber. Then nylon. Then what about the nylon?
Sir, it's as it was first developed in New York and London.
Okay. Nylon is the first fully synthetic fiber. Okay. Completely made synthetic fiber. The first fully made synthetic fiber is the nylon. Rayon is a semi-synthetic that is coming from the natural source, that cellulose. But nylon is not like that. It is prepared with the help of completely chemicals. So it is called the first fully prepared synthetic fiber. Okay, then what is a monomer in the case of nylons?
Amide.
Amide.
Amide. Okay. So monomer in the case of nylon is called as an amide. When you are combining the group of amides, it will form the nylon. So why the name nylon it came? Sorry.
It was first developed in New York and London in 1931. So New York's N and Y's first three letters make nylon.
Very good. It was developed in the New York and the London. So the first in New York, it will take as the NY. From the London, it is taken as LON. Okay. Nowadays, we are getting preparing the nylon with the help of the chemicals which are coming from the petroleum products. Okay. So those are called as petroleum petrochemicals. We can say amide as a monomer for the nylon, or you can say one more name, the petrochemicals as a monomer for the nylon. Then one important property for the nylon is that it is a thermoplastic in nature. Then what is the meaning of thermoplastic?
It can melt on heating.
Yes, sir.
Thermoplastic means what? The substance which becomes soft upon heating and become hard upon cooling, right? So you can
Yes, sir.
heat any number of times and we can
Yes,
make them
sir.
cool any number of times. And we can change their shape also by heating. Again, we can make the different materials upon cooling. That is a thermoplastic in nature. Then what is the meaning of thermosetting?
Sir, it does not change with the temperature.
We cannot remold into any
Change
other
the
shape.
shape or
Simple definition is we cannot remold into any other shape. Thermosetting means.
Sir, they can molded only once.
Yeah, that can be molded only once. Thermoplastic means we can remold into any other shapes again. But in the case of thermosetting, we cannot remold into any other shape. So it can be molded only once, that is a thermosetting. So here nylon is a thermoplastic in nature. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Again, now you will get the nylon fiber. Again, we'll take the molten nylon chemicals and we'll pass through the spin rate. When you're passing through the spin rate, what will happen? It will give the thin thread-like structure that is called as nylon fibers. So with the help of the fibers, we can prepare the fabrics or cloths or ropes and all the things. Clear?
Sir, is the same solution used for nylon?
Sorry.
Sir, is the same solution used for nylon?
No, no, no. Nylon will use amides only, right? Amide is a chemical solution, right? Chemical substance.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Then what is the main properties of the nylon? When we are studying about the
Sir,
rayon,
it is.
we are discussing about the properties of the silk. Then what is the important properties of nylon?
Sir, it is strong, elastic, and lightweight, and it is wrinkle resistant. It is not attacked by moths, fungi, and bacteria. It absorbs little water, so it is easy to wash and.
The main first important point is it is very strong. Nylon fibers are very strong and they're elastic in nature. They are lightweight. That's why we use the nylon fiber in the preparation of ropes and the parachutes threads. Okay. And we know synthetic fibers are less water absorption capacity. Sorry, can you hear me? Hello?
Sir, are you speaking?
Yeah. Hello?
Yes, sir. Your voice was breaking in between.
1 minute, please. Hello,
Yes, sir.
can you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So the main important properties of the nylon is they are very strong. Okay. They are elastic in nature and they are lightweight and the lustrous. These are the four main important properties of nylon.
Yes, sir.
Sir,
And yeah,
sir, why wasn't nylon named after the inventor?
where was that?
Sir, why wasn't nylon named after its inventor?
Nylon inventor.
Sir, I'm asking that why was nylon not named after its inventor?
Okay. It is not compulsory to use the name of the inventor only, right? If you take the
No,
periodic
sir,
table
but
also,
usually if people invent
yeah,
anything,
all
then they give their name like Newton, Pascal.
yeah. Suppose if you take have the patent rights only, you can use that name. But if you have the patent rights on other things, now they can use the different names. And if you take okay, Newton, Pascal, they have used it. Like that, if you take the some elements in the periodic table, also Californium, like this, they use a place name only, right? So this depends upon the situation
Yes, sir.
and the persons and the location of that research point and all. It's not compulsory to use the person's name and all. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
So when you compare the synthetic fibers, they'll absorb the very little water only compared to the natural fibers. Okay. So they will absorb the little water. So they can, if you prepare the cloth with the help of the nylon, they will dry very fast. And what is the abrasion resistance? What is the meaning of abrasion resistance? They will not tear easily. Okay. If you take the natural fibers, they will tear easily. Wear and tear will be very high. But in the case of synthetic fibers, it will be very low. Okay. Then what are the use of nylon?
Sir, used in textile
To make
industry.
durable ropes and cots.
The first one is
Sir, seat belts.
in the preparation of textiles, making textile like cloths, saris, t-shirts, and all ties. The next one,
Curtains, sleeping
curtains,
bags, and
sleeping
tents.
bags, and the tents, because nylon is a having higher strength. Third one, preparing the ropes,
Ropes, cars, seat belts,
cars,
nets,
sail
tire
belts,
cords,
fishing
strings
nets,
for sports,
sports
musical
rackets, and the
instruments,
musical instrument.
bristles, paint
All these are main. What is the main property behind this?
brushes.
Again, the strength, right?
Durability and water resistance.
Again, they have the nylon has a good strength. That's why we'll prepare all these materials with the help of nylon, having high tensile strength. And the last one, nylon is used as a plastic for
Yes, sir.
making machinery parts.
Machine, machine parts.
Okay, you can see some images. What are the use of nylon?
Sir,
Here, yeah,
sir, is nylon rigid?
it's not completely rigid. It is a somewhat elastic only. If you prepare the nylon rope now, is it rigid? Not right.
Okay, sir.
It is flexible only, right?
No, sir. That's why I was asking that. Why is it? How is it used to make the machine parts?
Machinery parts, plastic means they in the making of threads and all, they will make the flexible machinery parts only, not the rigid machinery parts. Like how the steel is there and all. Machinery is not means
Then
not completely made up of steel or metals
yes,
only, right?
that's right. Yes, sir.
Some other materials will be used, right?
Some are
Clear?
elastic. Yes, sir.
Next one is the corrosil. Okay, what is the monomer of the corrosil?
Yes, sir. Clear.
What is the meaning?
Vinyl chloride.
Vinyl chloride. So when you're combining the too many vinyl chlorides together, it will form the polyvinyl chloride.
Yes, sir.
So the monomer for the corrosyl is the vinyl chloride. If you're joining the many vinyl chlorides together, it will form the polyvinyl chloride. That is only called as a corrosyl. Okay. Then what is the main property for the corrosyl?
Waterproof.
It is a waterproof as well as the
Waterproof.
airproof. Okay. And also it is used in the making of the fabrics also in the little amount in the silk, rayon or the cotton to make them waterproof.
And
Or
airproof.
preparation of the raincoats
Sir,
and all.
as it is airproof, so is it used in the preparation of airtight
Airtight containers or to seal any leakage of the air during the ducts. AC ducts and all will be there, right?
boxes?
To seal the AC
Yes, sir,
ducts.
and that zip bags are also.
Yeah. Or waterproof means to seal any water flowing pipes. We'll use the corrosyl. Sahu, can you hear me?
There.
Your voice is
Yes, sir, you're
your voice is breaking for me.
audible.
Okay.
So now is
No, I can hear only for little time. Afterwards, it is not audible at all. What about Vedika?
Yes, sir.
Whether my voice is completely audible or it's breaking continuously.
Sir, it's completely audible.
Okay. So that is all about the corrosyl. But you have to remember when you're studying about the nylon, rayon, and all the things. First, the important thing is what is the monomer of that? You have to remember that one first thing. What is the monomer of corrosyl? What is the monomer of rayon? What is the monomer of nylons? Okay. And what are the uses also?
Sir, for nylon, it is amide.
Amide. The chemical is the amide. When
Sir,
you're
the
joining
monomer.
monomer is the amide. When you're joining the too many amides together, it will form as a polyamide. What is the name?
Polyamide.
Polyamide. Okay, next one is a polyester. You know mostly about the polyesters because nowadays polyester is very famous in the market, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now polyester is also a completely synthetic fiber. What is the monomer of the polyester?
Easter.
Ester. Name itself is there. Poly means many. Ester means that is a monomer. That is a chemical compound, organic compound. Okay. So when you're joining all the ester group together, it will form the polyesters. Generally, polyester will have the fruit smell. What is the smell?
Fruit.
Fruit smell. Okay. But nowadays we'll use the polyester material to prepare the variety of fabrics, curtains, home furniture and all, decoration items and all. So what is the important polyester fiber? Terling.
Terylene.
Terling. What is the name?
Terylene.
Terling is a popular polyester fiber which will use in this home furniture things, window curtains, door curtains, decoration materials in the home and all. Okay. Then, but nowadays you are preparing the ester groups from the petroleum products called as in petrochemicals. So what are the raw material of petrochemicals? I mean, sorry, for which synthetic fibers the petrochemicals are raw materials?
is it clear?
For
So for polyester and
polyester and
rayon.
rayon.
Sir, rayon.
Sir, nylon.
Nylon. Rayon, the raw material is required is a cellulose and the sodium hydroxide solution only, right?
Oh yes, sir, sorry, it's same.
Okay. So for the nylon and the polyester, till now what we are discussing, the petrochemicals are the raw materials. Okay. And what is the
Yes,
thermoplastic? Again, the same property came, thermoplastic in nature.
sir, which can be molded
they-
many times.
It can be used and molded into different shapes. Okay, again, we are taking the petrochemicals and we'll pass through the spin rate. Again, it will produce the thread-like structure. Okay, we'll make the thread into the yarns, yarns into the fabrics. Same process again.
Yes, sir.
Any doubts in this topic?
No, sir, no doubts.
Polyester. So what is the ester smell?
Fruit-like smell.
Fruity smell. Like sweet smell, you can say. Okay. It will give
Yes.
sweet smell to the fruits, like a fruit. Okay. Now, when you're comparing the strength of nylon, polyester, as well as the steel of the same thickness of wire, which one is stronger?
Completely remolded.
Sir,
If you're comparing the nylon, polyester,
polyester.
and the steel with the same thickness, the same diameter,
Polyester.
polyester is stronger. Then nylon, polyester is stronger than the nylon. Nylon is stronger than the steel. If you take the same thick thread, okay. Hello,
Yes, sir.
you can hear me, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So again, the polyester has the same properties what we are discussing in the nylon: high strength, high durability, there is low wear and tear, less absorption of water. Again, the same properties will be there as the nylon only for the polyester also. Okay. But what is the meaning of polycot and polywool?
Sir, polyester plus cotton is polycot and polyester plus wool is polywool.
Is it a natural fiber, semi-synthetic or synthetic?
So steel.
Semi-synthetic.
So
It's a semi-synthetic fibers, okay? Because cotton and the wool are the natural fibers. Just you are modifying the natural fibers so that it is called as a semi-synthetic fibers. So again, the same properties will be there, whatever we discussed for the nylon. Then what is the use of polyester fibers?
Sir, for making dress materials.
For making dress materials. Next, the most important use of polyester is the making of fabrics like saris, dress materials, and the curtain. If you are mixing with the cotton, it is called polycot. Mixing with the wool, it will form the polywool. The next one,
Sir, terracotta and terry wool for making
okay.
dresses.
The next point, it is used in the making of sails for sailboats.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Generally, polyester don't have the wear and tear, right? And it will not corrode also because it is a plastic like material only. It is a synthetic fiber. So it is helped in making of the sails for the sailboats. So it will not get rot in contact with the water. The third one, preparation of the water pipes and the water hoses in the case of firefighting operations. And the last one, conveyor belts. The preparation of conveyor belts also will use the polyester fibers. So these are the some uses for the polyester. Just go through it once.
Sir, sir, you said polyester is stronger than nylon. Then why isn't polyester used for making ropes?
Polyester also used in making ropes only, right? Polyester also will be used in making ropes.
Okay, sir.
But compared to the nylon, we'll use more amount of polyester in the preparation of fabrics only.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So go through this uses once again. Any doubts in the four uses of polyester?
No, sir.
Next, PET. What is the meaning of PET?
Polyethylene terephthalate.
Polyethylene terephthalate. So you'll use the water bottles in the fridge, right?
Yes, sir.
Or the plastic containers which you'll use in the kitchen. All these are made up of PET only. PET water bottles are PET plastic containers. Okay, the full form of PET is polyethylene terephthalate, mostly used in the preparation of bottles or jars or the utensils which are commonly used in the kitchen, or drink
Sir,
fizzy
even
bottles.
wire is made of polyethylene.
Yeah, in the good quality wires we'll use outer coating is there of the wire is there, right? In that also we'll use a PET. Normal wires we'll use a PVC
Okay.
material, but the good quality wires we'll use PET material. Okay.
Okay.
Then you can read some important points from this PET. Generally, it is a very lightweight in nature, and it is a colorless substance only naturally. If you want to add some color na, add dye na, it will become color. So impact resistance. PET is a strong and impact resistance. What is the meaning of impact resistance? What is the meaning of impact resistance? Can you hear me or not?
Sir, is it the ability to
If you suddenly apply some force on the PET bottles, it will not break easily, right?
yes, sir.
There's impact resistance, and it's a shatter proof. Means like a glass. If you shatter proof means what? If you throw the glass, it will break down into small pieces easily. But the PET bottles will not break into pieces, right? That is a shatter
Yes,
proof.
sir.
Okay. Next, PET bottles are used in the preparation. PET is used in the preparation of bottles, jars, and the utensils, and also in the preparation of fizzy drinks, bottles, and what are the jars you are using the preparation of in the kitchen, like sugar jar, or salt, spices, rices. Okay. Most of the PET will be used in the kitchenware only, the plastic containers and all. Then what is the monomer of PET?
Semi-synthetic. Sir, ethylene terephthalate.
What is the monomer of PET? Ethylene terephthalate. What's the monomer?
Sir, your voice is breaking.
Ethylene.
Ethylene terephthalate is a monomer for the
No, sir,
PET.
it is clear.
Okay, okay. What is the monomer?
Ethylene terephthalate. Sir,
Ethylene
it is in the
terephthalate.
name only, no?
Yeah, yeah. Monomer is what? Ethylene terephthalate is a monomer for the PET. The next one is acrylic fiber. Tell what is acrylic, or you can call it as an acrylon or the orlon. What is acrylic?
Sir, it is a synthetic fiber.
Okay. We discuss it as the rayon as a artificial silk. Then what about the acrylic?
Sir,
We discussed rayon as artificial silk, right?
sir,
Sir,
artificial
acrylic is
wool.
artificial wool.
Acrylic is artificial wool. Very good. So it has a wool-like properties, like it can retain some amount of air, and it will act as an insulator, right? Which will not allow the outside
Yes,
temperature
sir.
to the inside during the winter season or insert temperature to the outside. So it is a synthetic fiber. What is a chemical? What is a monomer of the acrylic?
Acrylonitrile.
Acrylonitrile. That is a monomer of the acrylic. So when you are combining all the acrylonitrile molecules, it will form the acrylic polymer. Then what are the properties?
So
Lightweight,
lightweight, soft, and warm.
lightweight, soft, and the warm. Then also it has other properties like it can retain its shape, shrinkage resistance, and the wrinkle free. Okay, other properties. Always synthetic fibers are absorb less amount of water. So it undergoes quickly dry process. So it is also called as an artificial wool.
Yes, sir.
Okay, these are the some different synthetic fibers we discussed till now. What are the different synthetic fibers? What are the different synthetic fibers?
Rayon, nylon, polyester, acrylic.
Rayon, nylon, polyester, acrylic. Then that's all.
PET.
PET. What about corrosil?
Yes, sir.
So just go through it once again afterwards, okay, after the class.
Yes, sir.
But these names also important. You can call it as an acrylic or the acrylon or the orlon. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Then what are the characteristics of or advantages of synthetic fiber? Okay, that we'll discuss in the next class. Disadvantages and all. But we go on to these points. What are the discussed topic till now? What about the homework? Metals and non-metals.
Sir, I've done half.
Finish the textbook.
Yes, sir, about the text.
What about Sahu? Sahu? Sahu, if you didn't complete the homework, now just finish it up today, okay? And I will share this PDF in the group. Just go through these pages once again afterwards. Still, you have the topic like advantages of synthetic fiber, disadvantages. Then we'll go for the plastic. Again, these are the some more synthetic fibers are there. Thermoplastic, thermosetting.
Sir, what is the homework for today?
Study this PDF. What are the topics we studied till now?
Okay, sir.
Okay. Yeah, thank you. We'll stop the class here itself today.